That's right. Martha Reeves, formerly with Martha and the Vandellas, singing at the Bethesda Blues and Jazz Supper Club tonight. But right now, we are thrilled to have her right here on Good Morning Washington. When you see that, what do you think when you see that old video?
Yeah. I hate white. That's a very fitting song for this weekend.
It is, exactly.
That's 40 years ago. That's in England, and that's with Rosalind and Betty. Not the original group, but hey, I've had over 100 backup singers. But I want you to know my sisters at the hotel, they wanted to come this morning. I told them no. And they'll be with me tonight at the Bethesda Jazz Theater. We're going to have a good show tonight.
Oh, that's awesome.
You do, and you know, you've got, I mean, we were singing earlier, we were talking about the fact that you were going to be here, dancing in the street. I mean, you've got songs that are still popular today.
Well,
people still love to sing along.
It's all accredited to the Motown sound. The jazz musicians called the Funk Brothers made us all sound good. All of us.
And Motown kind of having a resurgence a little bit these days with, you know, Bruno Mars. I mean, he's bringing back a sound that you guys really...
What's his name? We have a 25th anniversary DVD that's being re-released on PBS, and it's showing what we did, like, so many years ago, Marvin Gaye's last performance, and the first time Michael Jackson ever did the moonwalk.
Oh, wow.
So we're having quite a resurgence of the music.
Yeah.
Hey.
It was just such good music.
Yeah.
You know?
It still is.
Yeah.
It's lasted the test of time, and I'm so glad about it.
And
Jimmy Mack, he ain't got back yet. I came back to Washington. I saw him at the Howard Theater in 1962, and he hasn't come back yet. So I'm hoping that he shows up.
What's the biggest change in the industry? I mean, we're talking your career goes back. I mean, what, 6 decades now? The sixth decade of performing.
Yeah.
And she's still performing.
And you look fantastic.
Yes, and she's still singing.
There were times that I think the youngsters in my generation spent time rehearsing and practicing instruments.
And that doesn't happen.
And now they're playing with guns.
Oh, yeah.
I wish they'd get back to studying and practicing instruments. They're pushing buttons now, making music, and it's not the same. I get a lot of feeling from a good bass player or a good keyboard player, a wonderful guitar player like Isaac Daniels, who's the teacher here at Count Basie's Academy. However, he's my music director.
Okay.
And he's bringing some of the best cats in the city to come and play our music tonight, and it's a real thrill to work with real musicians, real cats.
That is awesome. Now, you're headed to England tomorrow for a month. How much time do you spend a year on the road?
We used to do 42 weeks a year. Now it's down to about 40.
That is a lot.
Wow. But it's my
that is so grueling.
It's all I do. I don't cook that good, and my house is a mess. And my son is grown now.
But she can't sing.
I'm a great-grandmother, so that's all I do, and I love it. I guess I'm a gypsy.
Yeah. Well, so you're heading out to England tomorrow. You don't have much time here, but you have been in D.C. a lot over the years. What's something you like to do while you're here?
I like to go to the Howard Theater, which we were there for the opening, the resurgence, and it's like state-of-the-art. It's the most fabulous place to play. And we used to play the Carter Bear, and I don't know if it's still active. Georgetown was a thrill. We went to see the Martin Luther King monument. I contributed, so I went and saw my dollar's worth.
There you go.
It was
What'd you
fabulous.
think?
Oh, so majestic. I get the same feeling when I sit on Abraham Lincoln's lap.
Okay.
When I stand up and look at the big, tall monument. And no, I was a part of it. And Motown recorded Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech.
Right.
So he's a Motown artist.
I'm curious, and we have to, unfortunately, we're almost out of time. And if you've already done this, I apologize for my ignorance. Have you ever thought of writing your memoirs and your history and all the things you have seen, the history you've witnessed, you've been a part of?
My book, Dancing in the Street, The Confessions of a Motown Diva, was released in 1997, and it's out of print now, so I have to rewrite another one.
You need to put that right.
Yeah, so you can find it on eBay or somebody, used books, whatever.
Whatever it is.
I don't know. I got an iPhone. I don't know how to use some modern technology, but I do have one book, autobiography. Mark Beagle was my co-author. But I'm going to do another. I've got it. Some more stuff happened since 1993.
And I think you should.
Slowing you down.
Well, like I said, I apologize for my ignorance. Thank you for letting me know and the rest of us. Bethesda Blues and Jazz Supper Club tonight at 8 o'clock.
Come dance in the street.
They are going to be having a great time. Come see Martha Reeves tonight in Bethesda. Martha, thank you very much. Appreciate you coming and talking with us today.